Hello friends, myself Samarth BM, and in this video I'm going to show the execution of scoop commands. So first of all, what is scoop? Scoop is tool used to import the tables from a particular database to HDFS and similarly export the table from HDFS to a particular database. So scoop is derived from first two letters of SQL and last three letters of Hadoop. So some important commands are import, export, and you can list the databases using scoop commands, and you can list the tables, and you can generate the code gen. So I'm going to explain about the code gen while executing this command. So now I'll go to my terminal. So here I have two terminal. On first terminal I'm running all my daemons. So you can see Hadoop is running in the background, and on another terminal I have MySQL. So show databases. So these are databases present, and in this I'll be importing table from university. So I'm going to use the university, or else I will use a students sheet. Okay, students sheet. So here I have table student details. Yeah, so this is my table. So now I will be importing this table to HDFS. So the command is this one. So in my first command I'll be importing, and this is to connect the authentication, and I'll be importing the table student details. So here you can notice I don't have any mapper count, or else I don't have any target directory as well. So initially it will create 1 plus 4 mapper files, and it will create a directory as user. So if I execute this command, so you have to enter your password. It will take some time depending upon your table size. So when you import any table, it will perform a map task, and for aggregations it will perform reduce task, but for aggregation it won't automatically perform the reduce task. It has to be written by the developer. Yeah, you can see it has retrieved 8 records. So now if I go to my localhost 9870, you can see it has created a directory as user Samarth. So student details, this is my table name. So as I said, I had not given any mapper count, so it has created total 4 parts. So it will divide my table into my 4 parts. So in case if I want to give any particular mapper count as well as the directory target, I can use this command. So here I'm just creating one part, and my target directory is student info. So I'll just execute this command. I'm going to clear my screen. You can also directly input your password here by command ---- password, and you have to write your password. So again it will perform map function. So again it has retrieved 8 records. If I go to my localhost and check. So student info has been created, and we can see only one part has been created, and all the records will be in this one part itself. So similarly, you can also perform the where clause while importing. For example, here I am importing where marks is greater than 70. So previously it has retrieved 8 records, but if I have to retrieve only where marks is greater than 70, then it has to get total 5 records. So for that the command is same, but here I will be writing the where clause where marks is greater than 70. So execute this command now. So see, now it has retrieved only 5 records. So I can go and check it here, student info part. So it has retrieved where marks is greater than 70. So this is for importing just one table from your database. In case if you have more than one table and you have to import all those, then you can use this command import all. You will not be mentioning any table name, you will be just mentioning your database name and the target directory. Note, when you are importing any table to HDFS through scoop command, that table should have primary key, or else it won't import a particular table. So our next command is export. So export is used to send the table from HDFS to the database. So while using the export command, first you have to create a table in your database where you can export the table from HDFS to particular created table. So for example, here I will be creating a table called STU with roll number, name, password year, marks and grade. So my table is created. You can see STU table has been created. So now I will be using this export command. So I'm exporting. So the export directory is user, Samarth and student details. So you can see that this directory is already present here, user, Samarth and student details. So this I will be exporting to my database. See, exported 8 records. Now you can go and check it in your MySQL. Okay, this is capital small. So you can see the records has been exported successfully. So the next command is using the scoop command. You can also check the databases present in your MySQL. So for that, I'll be using Scoop, list databases, and this is my authentication, username and password. You can see these are my databases present. So if you want to cross check, you can do that. Show databases. Yeah, so it's working properly. You can also check the, or else you can list the tables particular present in the particular database. So for that you can use this command. So now I'm gonna list the tables present in the university. So for that you will be just saying, instead of list databases, you will be saying list tables from university database. So you can see these are two tables present in my university database. So the next command is the CodeGen. So what CodeGen does is, every table in a database will have a DAO class which will contain a getter and setter. So you can use the CodeGen command to automatically get those DAO class. So it will have the table.jar class .java class. So for that you can use this command, scoop CodeGen student sheet, and I want to generate DAO class of this particular table. So it will be stored in this particular directory. So if you want to check it, then you can copy this directory path. So fmlist, you can see I have student.jar class, student details.java, and student details.class. So this is all about the execution of scoop commands. I hope you have understood the importance of scoop. So it will reduce the work of developer to write a map function to transfer the tables from particular RDBMS to HDFS. Thank you.